Why they was causing so much damn havoc. Yo, Wiggins just hit a nasty ass fucking hook shot. What's up, dog? It depends on what type of team I got around me. That does matter. Stop it. Fellow, you can't do that no more. This ain't early 2000. That nigga just flopped like a motherfucker.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings.
Which team?
The Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2.
I'd say Bill.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
But they a different position, honestly.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. This defense for the Vikings, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
That's how niggas got him and Rondo.
Here's a hand up to Swift running left.
Cole was the most disrespectful with that shit.
To the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, that nigga be sitting at the free throw line just looking at him.
Tua gonna throw. And this pass broken up.
Hey,
coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one.
We gotta have 5, bro. Ain't none of you niggas in the Madden game.
Out to punt here on 4th down.
You said what, bro?
46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep.
Greg Hardy on the undercard, ain't he?
They take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
I thought I saw him on there.
And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, what we doing, bro?
Jeff Okudah up from his cornerback spot to make the play.
Okay.
So after the run,
Greg Hardy got his dumb ass beat in the 1st round. Yeah, it say KO/TKO, so I don't know what happened to it.
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch.
Greg Hardy, remember buddy that used to be on the Panthers?
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make.
Bro, no, he be saying he has to. Don't.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Give him 9 on the carry that time.
That's LeBron James. What you want me to do?
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now. Second.
Hey, yo.
What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together.
Yeah, he's 37.
You know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens...
That nigga out here playing 40-plus minutes a night with these bums.
And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And he'll get him
what you just say, nigga?
15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the 1st quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there. Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, that's not exactly how they drew that one up, nor practiced it, because on 1st down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up 2nd and 3rd down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back. But, boy, they closed quickly on that one and stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now back to throw.
ISO Joe.
In the end zone, touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken a 1st quarter lead.
Niggas is on the same team.
ISO Joe ass. Who said that?
Don't get me pissed again, please.
Now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I mean, if we got a healthy D Rose, we had a D Rose who had a healthy career, who knows? But no,
the Lions offense ready to kick off.
Yeah, that's why I said the nigga doesn't even have a resume to come to the table.
Top 5 point guard.
I don't know about this.
That nigga talking about he showed up to the
So now
The interview to become a doctor talking about, yeah, I did a couple VR simulators. Can I be down? No,
sometimes
nigga.
it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Fourth. Yeah.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Tua. And that's out to
Nobody was guarding Kobe.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because
Barbosa, that nigga was getting fucking torched. He was a bucket.
Just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space.
Raja Bell tried it.
Do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first down.
Now, one of my little cousins looked like Leandro Barbosa. That shit used to geek me.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Turn the true clock on, my G, so we can hoop. Oh no, Dion. No, don't get mad. No. Nigga, fuck you.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get
You said you pulled the plug or something earlier.
Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. Some mistakes already in the first quarter. If he holds on to that one, first down.
Yeah, and I'll guarantee you that at least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try it now with Swift. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Mond's throw complete there to Smith. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 44, Mond. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Mond. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. A big play there for Minnesota. Long developing route there on the post corner, but it was worth the wait.
It certainly was. I love the way you described it because you do have to sell the post. Usually a couple of steps towards the middle of the field in order to get the...
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Yeah, he finished that nigga with the ground and pound. Make sure very hard.
Take care of the defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last
No, he lost again. Probably done. He got knocked out this last fight.
Ray Hardy was the pound
I'm geeking.
So now
yeah, basically what he did to Shawty happened to him.
Roughing the passer.
Well,
What?
he did hit him with the ground and pound.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good
That's the best. That's the best form of NFL player record. Though ain't nobody do better than that. We're from NFL.
Wait, what y'all talking about?
He said Ray Hardy 75.
On display right there, and it didn't hurt. He's got a good pair of hands.
I mean, technically Brock and Brendan Schaub too.
Midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And brought down but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mond out of the shotgun. He finds his man, complete. It's Harris. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Back to the ground, Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Yeah, that's just fucked up.
Right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
I love you, Coach K.
The kickoff unit is out on the field,
I
and they
will
will
too,
send this one away.
That money just watching Burns his last season on the bench. You know what I'm saying? For the last 3 quarters.
Not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
That's so
Last time
decent.
wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarter.
And that's caught inside.
That's a lot of man moving that fast. God damn.
Detroit. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Mon. It's complete to Cook. And he's got this down to the 35.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
It's a gain of 10. And the Vikings 1st down.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Jefferson. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 16-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 16, Mon. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. For the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Off the play fake, Mon. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Trying to lay one up deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of this.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
By your phone, please.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 20.
In the chat.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. Now he's forced out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Oh, on Downlight? How much is it? What you get?
Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
That's lit.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Kyler Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. right, Coach. Thanks very much. Fine.
They got the one-handed hammer. I got more experience with that.
Back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have
They got the one-handed hammer. I got more
the
experience with
lead.
that.
They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
At the 30-yard line.
5 yards remain on second down. Mond now off of play action. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A big play there for Minnesota. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Mond looks to throw. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Cook now off the read option. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
It's too much material.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
It's just too much for him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line. So he'll bring it out of the end zone, gets him 3 more. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll try and run for it. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 7 yards there on the keeper, but still 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. From the 30 on 2nd down, Tua. He'll drop this one off to Swift. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
On play action, here's Tua. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Javon Holland. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The user got it. The user got it.
Third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Mon going to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
Mon's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. The 40. He's at the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the offense is going to get the ball back. After all that, heck, it'll be a 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Stop
So
playing with
here's a
grown folks.
first
You hear
and
me?
10 now, down inside the 20. A give. This is Cook. Cook able to escape. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 95 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. And they go play action here. Mond. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Afitu Melifonwu up to make the tackle there.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss.
That was about to be a touchdown.
And it's third down.
That was a touchdown, nigga.
Now Mond. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And some room to work. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down. Here's Mond. They're going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Lions will take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 38.
Yeah. Throw it, nigga.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That's all the
Kind
two
of got
got.
to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And
Bitch, turn that shit down.
Zone, eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He's going to let it go again. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give him credit.
It was a
took their
self-defense
shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And
we made some fur and trinkets.
Down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Tua on fourth down. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right
new look offense, he don't know what to do.
Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
No, he's not. You know he's not.
From midfield, here's Tua. They're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again.
Yeah, he could have scored to make it look better, but yeah, he only got
35.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They'd go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense,
Javon Holland, you should know his name now.
Everybody just throws the ball all over the place.
You should know his name now, you hear me?
Gets big yardage and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Flushed out right.
That's a fumble, bro.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again on second and 10. Tua. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown, Detroit. Colin Johnson, 34 yards. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Bro, Joe Vladimir Supercross is after year 2. And I got that man in the free
Extra
agency
point
draft
by
at the
Butker is
beginning
on
of the
target,
year.
and the lead is down to 24.
38, Lions 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Have to find another place besides his mouth when I
And
get
that
down
one will
there.
bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, you play Ronnie next week too?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do with a chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence.
This
Hey,
time be here,
I've got
man.
confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for
You gonna let him do you like that?
Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he can only manage to
You
get
gonna let that nigga down next to his
2nd and 8 coming up.
previous vessel. I beat his ass earlier too. He
This
pulled the
offensive
club.
line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be taking
Look at 80 though. Everybody having the game. 80, 8, Justin Jefferson.
Well, clear running
Dalvin
situation,
Cook.
trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the
That's your moral victory that you shut down my backup running back?
He may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Yeah,
So the
we're gonna
Vikings
get some
in
more of this
possession of
nigga.
the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Nah,
And
man,
he
get
has
some more of this
met me in
nigga.
his tracks behind the line of
I ain't trying to
scrimmage.
hear that.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Another carry now for Madison. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
Good game.
Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in
GG.
the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why
never
you
take
have those
it down before the
OTAs
game
and
begins, bro.
minicamps for
Don't
these
ever do that.
situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the
I never
ground
do that, bro.
and secure a victory.
You hear me?
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Tried to play me, it didn't work out for you. Y'all can do it right now, so you ain't even gotta. You might as well just wait.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Vikings, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
Few. It's always, some league